Hello and welcome to Digging the Coast
3,
6.
5.
Today we are actually digging the coast. We've been wanting to dig the coast for ages. We've found a beach we can detect on. It's not windy, it's sunny, it's beautiful. And I can use my phone so I don't have to carry my heavy camera around. And I'm going to teach Jane how to use a new machine. And we're just going to have lots of fun and find lots of treasure, aren't we?
Oh yeah, there's definitely gold. I can feel it in my water, Dan. Today's the day.
She had a pee and she felt gold. Fantastic. Let's go find Jane's pea gold.
Yay! Come on, Dan. I'm waiting. Come on. I've got my new detector. Come on.
It's going to be a long day. So this is Jane's first time with a new metal detector. She couldn't get on with the Mine Lab. Jane's agreed to sell me the Mine Lab for a very, very good price, and it's going to be my backup machine from now on. But I don't know how to use that myself. I'll have to work it out. But she's now got the Garrett, what is it? Garrett
300i.
300i. Now I had a Garrett 350. These were only brought out, I think, last year, early last year.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and teach Jane how to use it, what she's doing wrong and what she can do right. So Jane, you've set it up how you think, yeah, and now you're going to swing the machine how you would normally. Okay. First mistake. It's not a mistake, it's just you need to learn. You're not doing anything wrong, you just need telling how to do it properly.
Okay.
Firstly, the length isn't right for you.
Okay.
Swing it again and let me show it. Look, you are a good few inches off the ground there and you're swinging it like that instead of like that. The reason yeah, that's it. You need to be flat to the ground and you pretty much need to be scraping the ground or as close to it as possible. But wide swings. You're not comfortable. That's because it's too short for you. You're thinking because you're very... Yeah. You're thinking because you're short,
right.
Put it on the shortest setting, but it's not set up for you. It needs to be longer. So let's just extend it a bit. So you have this metal notch and you can move it up and down to make it longer or shorter. And I suggest you put that down 2 more notches.
Okay.
Try it 2 more notches and we'll see how we'll get on with that. We've now moved it 2 notches down, so it's 2 notches longer. So for Jane, how tall are you, Jane?
4'11".
4'11".
And a half.
4'11 and a half.
Yeah.
And a third.
Yeah.
Jane had it set up here, and I've moved it down 2 more. So she's actually what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, 7 notches from the bottom. Now swing it and just... I'm not saying you're going to have instant results, but...
That feels as if I've got good balance. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, well that's what it's all about, balance.
Yeah, that feels really comfortable now to
okay,
swing.
so you've got your comfort.
Yeah.
All you need to do now is get your technique right.
Okay.
Now, let me get down here.
Okay.
Oh, you have a swing. Right, that's good. You just need to make your swings bigger. You just got to remember, the further round you swing it, the more ground you cover, the more chance you've got of finding metal.
Right.
That's perfect.
Is that good?
That's perfect. You've got it. So now we'll go on to the settings and just make sure they're right.
I'm so excited. Oh, Dan, can I switch it on now?
No, you can't. Well, we can switch it on, yeah.
Can I now?
Yeah. Okay, I've set all the... I've basically just taught Jane how to use this metal detector in about 10 minutes. Did I do a good job, Jane?
You did a fantastic job.
I did.
And I'm ready to go.
Honestly, people think I knock the Garrett, and I really don't. I think it's a fantastic starter machine. I've never used a 300i before, but it's very, very easy to set up and to use. And we've just got all the settings right for Jane. I've I've said put it in custom, which is what I used to always do. Knock off the bottom 3 notches. Keep your sensitivity as high as you can. If you're on a beach, knock it down a couple. If you're on wet sand, you might have to go down to 4 notches. But the more notches you knock off, the less depth you get. But it's all set up for her. The height's right. She's doing well. She just needs to find a good signal now.
I'm getting after gold, Dan.
Well, very good luck for you, Jane. I really hope you do find something. It's okay showing someone how to metal detect, but you can't help it if there's no signals. We've been going for 5 minutes and found 0 signals. Well, Jane has. I had about 5 or 6 signals. I was doing along the coastline there, where it comes in, and I found, well, literally 5 bottle tops on the surface, and I just found that, Jane. That's quite interesting. I don't know what it is, but it's nice.
I think that might be a glass lens out of somebody's eyeglasses, Dan.
Don't be silly.
That's somebody's glasses out of an eye lens out of a pair of glasses. I think you find them right, Dan.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is, Dan. The varied focals, I think. I think they were varied focals, Dan. I think I'm right.
Aye aye, aye aye.
The
Just think of manky old man who used to wear that.
might have been a manky old woman.
I bet he'd rubbed his eye with his finger and he'd just had a wee and he didn't wash his hands. I bet there's 70-year-old men's wee on that. Ugh. It doesn't feel cold, but there is ice on the beach here. In the shade, there's a bit of ice.
Look, can't get my spade in that.
That's the best thing you've found today, Jane. Well done. Ice on the beach.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well, let's have a little look, see, you never know.
Okay, this is the first signal to be dug today. Jane's got a signal. It's diggable, it's diggable. I've gone over it with the XP Deus and it doesn't sound fantastic, but it doesn't sound terrible. I think it's going to be a bottle top.
But it's fantastic that I found it, Dan.
It is, because honestly we've walked for about 15 minutes and not had one signal between us. So Jane, you need to find that there.
Right, so how do I do
Now you need to pinpoint it. What you need to do, go over it again, find it. So where? About here. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's about there. So then what you do is you put your machine to one side.
Okay.
Keep your finger pressed on the pinpointing button.
In there.
Keep it pressed and then go over it. You've gone too far back a bit. There. So find out where it's the loudest.
There.
There. Now
Mark the spot.
mark the spot. Now stand over there
Right.
and go over it from the other angle.
Pinpoint it.
Yes, with the pinpointer.
Right, so press it again.
No. Remember, you've got to put it to one side. Take your finger off.
Right.
Keep that well away from the target before you press the button, and now go up, press
Right,
it
so
and
press
go over it.
now.
Yep. Okay, so it's saying there. Okay?
Yep.
So there's the 2 lines.
Okay.
So that is where the metal is. You need to now get your, it says 15 centimetres, I think you said.
Yeah.
So you need to dig 15 centimetres. I won't dig, I'll just watch.
Oh God. Right. I should have brought me thing, shouldn't I? Me. You know that
Doodah.
doodah with the holes in.
Oh, that's no good on this. It has to be really dry sand.
Does it? Right.
Now you need your pinpointer out, Jane.
Right. Switch it on. Do these have settings, Dan, or?
I'm not sure with that one. They're pretty basic. They do have settings, yeah. You can set the sensitivity. It's in there. Have you found it?
Oh, it's stopped.
There. I remember I was telling you this on the field the other day. You've got to stop prodding. You've just got to go for it.
Right, okay. It's round here, Dan.
Go for it, go for it. There. There, it's there. Use your pinpointer.
Oh, Dan. Go for it, go for it. I'm rubbish, aren't I? I'm never going to get this.
Well, every time it's bleeping, it's over this direction. I think I could see it then. Oh, right. As soon as it gets loud, stop swinging it and just do it there. That's what it is. It's rubbish. What is it? Foil?
No, it's...
No, a piece of aluminium.
Aluminium.
Piece of aluminium. But you found it, Jane. You found more than me today. Congratulations. Well done. A little bit of history about this place. To Bronze Age, if you can imagine a crescent, like the shape of a moon in gold, which people used to wear as a necklace in the Bronze Ages, like 3,000–4,000 years ago, 2 of them were found just over there, okay? And then there was a storm about 3 years ago, which took a lot of the sand off, and a burial site, an actual grave was found here, which they say was Bronze Age, of a woman. I don't know exactly where on the beach. I don't know if it was the same area, could have been anywhere on here, but there is a lot of history here. It's just that we're not finding it. This is another seriously let downing beach. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. All this sand is freshly thrown on by the sea. You can tell by the footprints. You're like sinking into it. This is all fresh sand. You're not going to find any old, exciting things on here. You're not going to find any modern coins because not enough people are on at this time of year. It's a beautiful beach, having a beautiful time, but it's just not going to produce. And this is what the problem I'm having all winter on the beach. This is what's doing me head in. Jane's trying her best over there. She's having fun, you know. I've been trying to teach her how to use a machine, and I think she's getting the hand of it now. I've explained about it doesn't work too good when you get too close to the coast, and how to change the sensitivity to make it react a little bit better so it's not bleeping all the time. And she's getting used to it. She's getting used to it. But yeah, this beach is not going to produce today. I think I've dug 2 signals. It's been terrible. If there's anybody out there from around the world, especially you American people who do this or are on beaches full of glass, please pick them up and get in touch with me. Send me an email to deepdiggerdan@hotmail.co.uk if you're willing to send them over for Jane to make things out of, because she'd be very, very appreciative, wouldn't you?
Very much so. I love it. I would. Oh, I can't tell you how much I'd love a piece of sea glass.
Honestly.
From America.
Most people want a nice house. I don't know, to settle down, a nice new car. Jane just wants a nice piece of sea glass. Where have you brought me, Jane?
I've brought you to St Mawes Castle.
St Mawes Castle. Now, St Mawes Castle is shut.
It is, unfortunately, but we can go around the outside and I can tell you a little bit about it.
Okay, you tell us a little bit about it and then I'll fill in the gaps and tell you all the rest, because I know everything about St Mawes Castle. So here it is, St Mawes Castle, or Castle Lanvaucerch, as it's also known. This was King Henry VIII's most picturesque fortress. Did you know that, Jen?
I did. It was one of the most elaborated, embellished of his castles.
Elaborate and embellished.
Yeah, can we do that again?
No,
oh,
that's staying in. Oh look, they've copied me, That's exactly what I just said.
Dan.
So, Jane's just been telling me that this piece of paper was made in 1539
to 1545, around that time.
And it was 6 years to build that piece of paper.
And it was to counter an invasion threat from the Catholic France and Spain, and it guarded the important anchorage of Carrick Roads. Now, I don't know what Carrick Roads actually means. I couldn't find anything on that.
I don't know if you can tell by looking at this, but it's actually like a clover leaf shape. Did you know that?
I did know that, Dan,
Yeah.
since I just told you.
Well, you didn't tell me though,
Did
did
you
you?
know what it was surrounded by before?
I did. I've always known what this has been surrounded by. Water. It's
No.
always been surrounded
No, it was
by
surrounded by an octagonal wall.
water.
No, it was surrounded by an octagonal wall.
Yes, but the octagonal wall was surrounded by water.
Yes,
namely sea.
Yes, that may be true, Dan, but it was also designed to mount heavy...
You just
ships.
stick to your paper notes, Jane. I'll tell the truth.
Sinking guns.
You've got Pendennis Castle over there, and the difference between the two is basically a lot has changed over there since they built it. This one, very little change since its completion. Jane's made a friend. Oh, look at these.
That'd be gorgeous. It's looking for...
Oh, it
don't
likes
hit me
sea glass.
phone.
You want some sea glass, don't you?
Oh, look. Yes, loads. Oh, it's back. Dan, it's eating me. Ow! It's just bit me. Partial remains. Rearming to stop it.
Yeah. Can't read your own writing. Great. You're doing great. Bring John back, honestly. Now, as a professional, let me take over. I'll give you one last fact about this lovely place. I don't know if you can tell, but it's built out of bricks. Now, what they tended to do is put one line of bricks in, and then put another line of bricks in on top of that, and keep doing that until it became a wall.
If you'd like to donate to Rays of Sunshine, simply click the link in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel.